Season 4 of The Boys is in production and everything is tightly under wraps, but as always there were leaks and some things that were shared by the cast themselves. The cast announced the news about Season 4 happening in a short video in June. This was even before the end of Season 3, which might be evidence of the high demand. What's more, the cast and the showrunner promised even more than ever before, but will they reach the viewers' expectations? The cast started filming a new season in late August in Canada. The showrunner Eric Kripke shared a glimpse of the script from the new season on the first day of filming. Similarly to Kripke, Carl Urban, who portrays Billy Butcher, shared a selfie with his co-star Jack Quaid, also known as Huey Campbell, on his Instagram profile, where he wrote, "Start as you mean to go on, Season 4, let's go." But here is where it starts to be interesting. Jensen Ackles, who portrays Soulja Boy in Season 3, commented on the very same post, "Pour me a double, I'm on my way." Jensen's comment suggests his return as Soulja Boy, who will once again complicate Homelander's life. But Ackles wasn't the only one who expressed an interest to see Soulja Boy in the show again. Kripke also teased Soulja Boy's potential return when he said, "We'll all have to wait and see, but I can't imagine the series ending without Soulja Boy making another appearance." The last time we saw him was in a sedated state in a secure facility to prevent him from committing crimes, but Season 4 offers many possibilities for his potential return. For one, he could be rescued by the new villain, a soup, Victoria Newman, who has enough political power to free him, and the reason for their team-up would be Homelander, who is a great threat to both of them. They also share their distrust of the boys. If they really will team up, they'll create chaos and destruction everywhere. The filming is located in Toronto, the same as the previous 3 seasons. To be faithful to storytelling, Toronto needs to resemble New York as much as possible. The easiest way is to bring a few yellow taxis with Homelander's face on them. And that is exactly what happened. What's more, during the stay of the filming crew, they took advantage of the city's winter. The official Twitter of the show and the actor himself gave us a glimpse of A-Train, played by Jesse T. Usher, as we've never seen him before, standing in the snow wearing a warm winter jacket, just chilling. The photo is accompanied by a description, "A-Train to Antarctica," which roused many conversations about what'll happen to the soup. Maybe he might find himself exiled from the Seven. However, let's not forget that the person who runs the boys' accounts loves sarcasm and irony, and came up with the description as a part of the entertainment. Nevertheless, it'll be a fun turn of events if they really send A-Train to Antarctica. We know that the Deep is returning to the show to cause more mayhem and problems to everyone. One of his strengths is his looks, and Chase Crawford is very committed to looking as ripped as possible to portray the character. The evidence is the photo from the gym, where Chase is showing off his muscles. Well, the Deep will need all the toughness he can get after Season 3. The last time we saw the Seven, only 3 people stayed in the group: Homelander, the Deep, and A-Train. Maybe we could count Ryan, who showed his disturbing side, which comes from Homelander's genes for sure. But the Seven can't work with 3 people and have the trust of the public, so Homelander did some scouting for the new soups and was successful. The cast was enriched by 2 new soups: Sister Sage, portrayed by Susan Haywood, and Firecracker, portrayed by Valerie Curry. They were introduced by the official Twitter account, but we could also see them in the leaked video from the set where they're accompanying Homelander, A-Train, and the Deep. From the video, it looks like it's the first outing of the new soups. But the leaked video featured more than 2 new characters. Behind-the-scenes pictures tease the return of the one and only Soup Black Noir. His perishing is still fresh in our mind. The soup was punched into his stomach by Homelander after Homelander learned that he kept a pretty big secret from him, that he knew Soulja Boy is Homelander's father. The punch resulted in Black Noir's demise. To keep appearances, Vought created a story where Black Noir is in the middle of a mission overseas instead of being destroyed. Interestingly, Black Noir is an anonymous soup who never reveals his face, which makes it really easy for Homelander to replace him without any suspicion. Kripke confirmed that the old Black Noir is really gone, but the actor Nathan Mitchell, who portrayed him in the black costume, stays on the team. But we have Nathan playing a really interesting and hilarious character who wears the suit next season. It will be a change from the stoic version of the character. However, let's not forget that Black Noir is a character full of contrasts. While he's a scary and menacing assassin, he's also a person who talks to cartoons and imaginary friends. Cameron Crovetti, who portrays Homelander's son Ryan, finally became the show's regular cast, and he's ready to cause trouble. The last time we saw him, he partnered with his father Homelander, and new photos from the set imply that he'll be part of the Seven for at least some time. He's bonding with his father, and it's subject to his influences. But he's also Becca's son, and Butcher should return to Ryan's good graces and prevent him from becoming Homelander 2.0. If Butcher manages to take the kid back, he might have a weapon against Homelander. Another addition besides the two new Supes occurred. Jeffrey Dean Morgan will appear in the next season in an undisclosed role. It was also revealed that he'll be a recurring guest star on the set. The actor is a fan of the show, so no matter what his role will be, it's gonna be good. Simon Pegg, who portrays Huey's father in the show, hadn't had much time for him to shine in The Boys in the previous seasons. But this should change with season 4, where Pegg, together with Rosemary DeWitt, who will play Huey's mother, are supposed to have an important storyline. We'll probably find out why Huey's mother left the family and Huey had to navigate the world without her from age 6. Pegg shared a photo of the small family in his Instagram stories, where the Campbells are enjoying a family dinner. The dinner looks idyllic, but there has to be an awkward conversation during their reunion which addresses the elephant in the room: the reasons for Mrs. Campbell being an absent parent. What's more, Pegg already finished filming his part, and he posted about it on his Instagram. He teased the fans with a more insane plot line than ever before. Jack Quaid also shared a post from behind the scenes where he's once again covered in blood. Is it surprising? Not at all. But the selfie promises a new trauma to Huey's repertoire, which is getting really extensive. But this time it's at least a more reasonable amount of blood, which might be actually good news. The fans can still remember that scene where he's covered in red liquid from head to toe. Another clip from behind the scenes shows us a team up with Huey and A-Train. A-Train carries Huey in his arms in the bridal style, and Huey screams his lungs out as they're supposed to be at high speed. It's unclear how these two characters will end up once again together in some kind of situation, and we'll have to wait for the explanation. In the case of Billy Butcher, his fate is now in question. The last time we've seen him, he was admitted to the hospital because of the overuse of the temporal V24 serum. The overuse has serious consequences on Butcher's health. His life expectancy is shortened to somewhere between 12 and 18 months. What's more, Butcher keeps his condition secret from the boys. Eric Kripke revealed in an interview, what we find fascinating about the question we're asking about Butcher is he self-aware enough to realize that he's causing his own misfortune? Is he self-aware enough to actually see if he can change? These questions should be answered in the upcoming season. Butcher's future looks rather grim, and season 4 might give us a devastating passing of the beloved character. Before that, Butcher, with not much time on his hands, might become more audacious and will do everything in his power to complete his revenge on Homelander. Meanwhile, the boys might want to help him find a cure so he could make it out alive. Or there's also a chance that Butcher will become a Supe to save his life, which would change his opinion on the Supes. Season 4 of The Boys is looking to be more gruesome than ever before. The evidence might be the tweet of the VFX supervisor of the show, Stephen Fleet, who wrote, "I think I just saw the most disgusting thing I have seen working in this business thus far." To which Kripke replied that the best part of the whole thing is that he genuinely had to ask himself which thing Fleet means. The official account even suggests a PG rating, which could be in contrast to the mature audience's rating of the previous seasons. It's even hard to imagine what they came up with for the new season, as the show already had many disgusting scenes with high shock value. But they never cease to surprise us. Jassy T. Usher threw his 2 cents into the discussion and revealed that season 4 will be something that we have never seen in the show in terms of carnage. Who knows what that actually means? Unfortunately, we have to wait a little bit longer as the season is still in production, but everything suggests that the wait will be worth it. What would you like to see in the next season of The Boys? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching.